Guys, Pop Scrap here, just going through some of my stuff here, what I have, starting to get back into the scrapping. Oh, cover that. I haven't got into the shed yet. As you can see, I'm still here trying to go through, just sorting out metals that I can get my hands on at the minute, the brass and things like this. Big heavy lumps of brass. If anyone tell me what this is off. It's a heavy lump of brass, about 3 kilos. Just sorting out, taking out the lamps, that's steel, that part there. Take the wire out, take that off the brass. Sometimes they're aluminium, but that one's brass. Just take the steel or the washer off that, and that's brass. And I just looked at this, put the magnet to it. It's brass, I said. Excuse me. Looked at that there, I thought it was a bit of a copper solder. And what did I do? I scraped it. Where is the scrape? Hope the camera can pick this up. You can see it there, guys. It's copper. All copper. So, how many of these have I done over the years, which is brass? Thought they were brass, but it's copper. It's a good kilo nearly there of copper. So, that's a good find. So, I have to go through all these light fittings. There's a lot of them there that's not sticking, but some of them are brass and aluminium and things like that. Now that one's, I'd say it's brass because it's not sticking. But yeah, just going through. And another question I want to ask you guys is about my wire. All this wire, is it worth stripping and holding on to? Because copper is starting to go a good price, really, really high. And I was wondering, is it worth stripping all my wire? Some people say it's not. Now, don't forget, guys, I'm not a big scrapper. Well, I get as much stuff as I want, but it's very time consuming to strip it. But if I have my room to do all this, is it worth doing? I'm putting it into a bucket or a big container. When I strip it all, is it worth doing? I'll show you this, guys. This is, I don't know what that is, stainless steel. I can get a lot of these if I want. What else probably have here? Unusual. I can get my hands. Look at my toolbox down there, guys. I'm just trying to work down to get my toolbox. I'm forced to use old tools which I have, but I need to get in there. That's where all my working tools for scrapping is in there. Stupid how I covered all this. So there's a lot of wire here, guys. Like, there's strippable wire run through my machine. To use this stripping machine to get use out of it. Now, as you can see here, just down here, there's a lot of stainless in here. Stainless steel, which the time I was doing other projects, I was just throwing the stainless in there. So yeah, there's a lot of this and that and everything in it. God knows what I have here. A lot of plugs. There's going to be a lot of brass. As you can see here, all the brass plugs again. When I have all this done here with all the wiring, there could be easily 200-300 plugs, easy. Which there's a bag down here in the very bottom full to the neck with brass plugs, which I haven't touched, which you've seen in other videos. Another lump of brass here, but I can't really pull it with all this on top of it, so the weight. Likes of this here now, cutting the bits off and breaking these off, getting the brass out and stuff. Motor. This is a fireplace, with the brass insert going around it. See, can we pull some of that off here for you? I'll show you. So I just want to start nicking at this now, start getting into it and making it smaller and putting it into bags like the aluminium, wire, copper, brass and stainless and things like that until I get sorted with the shed. Yeah, it's brass, as you can see there. Just want to get this piled down and see where I am, what I have, because I have another pickup to do tomorrow. As you can see there, that's the steel and that's the brass, so you pull the inserts off it. So I have another pickup to do tomorrow, this place where I get all this. So the bin is completely full for me. So I have 1, 2, 3 pure stainless sinks. The taps are off them, I'm sure. Not 100% sure, to be honest with you, but I think they're off it. But I want to start getting down here, so this next load will fill up this area here on me. So yeah, I have to start filling bags up of stuff with brass and stuff. That's what I'm trying to sort out here. That's a very heavy piece of brass. Don't know where I got this out of. Copper. So yeah, I'll throw that straight into my copper bucket starting off. And so in the shed now I'm going to have laid out in, like if you ever see e-waste Mike with bins, great setup he has. Unfortunately now he's going through a lot of stuff at the minute, so it's a pity because I really enjoy his videos of scrapping. He always usually does it in the morning before he starts the scrap and let you know what he'd done the day before and things. It's very interesting. I'd like to get into something like that, but I don't get the quantity stuff to be able to do stuff like that, because in a week or two I'd be gone through all this. A week at it every night after work, so it doesn't take me long to get through all this. But yeah, the way he used to do with all the bins in the shed I have, I'm going to lay out bins and stuff like that with open the lid, throw the copper and aluminium. But like it's aluminium and stainless, I'll use ton bags. But brass and things like that, I'm trying to fill a wheelie bin of it, which shouldn't be hard if I put my head down to it, because I can get my hands on a lot of brass and stuff. So if I wanted to, if I'm not lazy, so keep going at this, guys, and keep scrapping and keep it going. See you in the next one.